Have you ever felt tricked by a hotel advertisement promising incredibly cheap rooms, only to find out those deals are practically impossible to book? You're not alone. Britain's Advertising Standards Authority, ASA, recently cracked down on some major hotel and travel companies for this very reason, banning several misleading adverts that lured customers in with attractive prices. But here's where it gets controversial. Are these companies intentionally deceptive, or are they just bad at managing their advertising? The ASA, the UK's advertising watchdog, has taken action against the Hilton Hotel Group, Travelodge, Booking.com, and Accor, upholding complaints regarding their use of tempting prices. These prices, often displayed prominently in advertisements, suggested unbelievably low rates. The problem? The ASA discovered that only a tiny fraction of rooms were actually available at those advertised prices. This discrepancy, the ASA argues, is unfair to consumers actively searching for affordable accommodation and trying to make informed booking decisions. Emily Henwood, operations manager at the ASA, stated that advertised prices must match what's really available. She emphasized the importance of transparency, adding that if only a handful of rooms are offered at the advertised price, or if the deal applies only to a specific, obscure date, this needs to be explicitly stated to prevent misleading potential customers. Henwood concludes that consumers should have confidence in the prices they see in ads, and the ASA will intervene when those rules are broken. And this is the part most people miss. The ASA actually used AI to identify these misleading advertisements. This is a significant step, showing how technology is being used to protect consumers from deceptive practices. It also indicates the scale of the problem, suggesting that misleading hotel advertising is widespread enough to warrant AI-powered monitoring. Let's look at some specific examples. The Hilton Hotel Group was called out for two adverts, one promoting Hampton by Hilton Hamilton Park from £68 and another showcasing Newcastle stays from £59. While Hilton provided evidence that rooms were, in fact, bookable at those prices on the dates the adverts were viewed, the ASA concluded that Hilton had exaggerated the availability of these cheaper rooms. The watchdog ordered Hilton to cease running the adverts and warned them to ensure future price claims reflect deals available for a significant proportion of rooms. Travelodge faced similar repercussions, with two adverts banned, one offering rooms in Nottingham Riverside from £25 and another in Swansea from £21. The ASA discovered that these advertised prices were only valid for a single night's stay, and warned Travelodge to ensure future deals are available across a range of dates. A Travelodge spokesperson acknowledged the need for pricing clarity and transparency, stating that they are collaborating with Google to ensure their adverts are clear and comply with ASA guidelines. They also noted that the relevant advert had been removed before the ASA's ruling. Booking.com and hotel group Accor also received similar findings. Accor defended its adverts, arguing that rooms were available at or below the headline prices in the days following their publication. Booking.com provided a screenshot demonstrating that 7 bookings had been made at the advertised prices. A Booking.com spokesperson told the BBC that they accurately display price and availability at the time advertisements are shown, and will work with the ASA to address any outstanding questions they might have. But the crackdown didn't stop with misleading prices. Staycation chain Butlins was also criticized for changing the deadline of a sale promoted via email. The ASA found that Butlins had breached its code by telling customers that the big Butlins sale ends in 4 days, and time is running out, only to extend the deadline by 2 weeks later. The watchdog deemed this unfair to customers who felt pressured to book before the initial deadline, urging Butlins to ensure future promotions are fair to consumers. Butlins maintained that no customers were disadvantaged by the extension. The ASA's actions come on the heels of a broader investigation. Just before these rulings, the Competition and Markets Authority, CMA, launched a probe into 8 companies regarding potentially misleading online price claims. This suggests a widespread concern about deceptive pricing practices in the travel industry. So, what does all this mean for you, the consumer? It means you need to be extra vigilant when booking hotels. Don't just focus on the initial, from price. Check the actual availability of rooms at that price for your desired dates. Read the fine print carefully, and be wary of deals that seem too good to be true. But here's a thought. Is it really fair to blame only the hotels? After all, the price of a hotel room, like that of an airline seat, can change rapidly depending on demand. Maybe the from price was genuinely available at some point, but was quickly snapped up. Should hotels be forced to constantly update their advertising to reflect these fluctuating prices? Or should consumers simply be more aware of the dynamic nature of the travel industry? What do you think? Are these hotel companies deliberately misleading customers, or are they simply struggling to keep up with the complexities of modern online advertising? Have you ever been caught out by misleading hotel prices? Share your experiences and opinions in the comments below.